Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now over the weekend of the 30th to the 31st of May, the family and myself went over to Lowestoft on the east coast, and in this video we will be looking at the different observations on the journey there, driving around Lowestoft and the journey back. The observations will be anything from poor driving to classic cars. But anyway, we're going to start the video off coming into the village of Monk's Kirby. Now, I'd actually made a bit of a boo-boo in navigation here because I'd originally gone down Coalpit Lane and Mere Lane to get to the A5, but from the Fossway the road was shut, so I've ended up having to come through Monk's Kirby and Oulton and then eventually meet up again with the A5 at Magna Park. And obviously then from Magna Park went down to the M1 and then for the journey eastwards. But one thing I do notice, you know, when you come through these little villages, they are quite delightful. You know, I mean, I bet there's many villages like this up and down the country, right off the beaten track, that many people probably don't even think about visiting or passing through. But anyway, let's get the video underway, and I hope you enjoy. I bet they don't send the critters down here either. In this clip, we're on the A4303, and just over to the left is the town of Lutterworth. Now, the engineer Sir Frank Whittle developed the jet engine whilst he worked in Lutterworth between 1936 and 1943, and just coming up on to this roundabout here with the A426 is a mock-up of a Gloucester aircraft, which of course is in dedication to Sir Frank Whittle. There have also been rumours in recent years that this aircraft is to be removed, but as of the date of this video they are unfounded, and I believe the aircraft will remain here for some time to come.
Take the third exit onto the M1 slip road to London, Northampton.
In this clip, we've moved on a fair bit from the previous clip in Lutterworth, and this time we're on the A14 eastbound. Now we're coming up to junction 11, which is with the A510, and that would take you in towards Finneydon and eventually Wellingborough. But we're going to be looking at joining a dual carriageway. Now, when you join a dual carriageway, it's the same principle as when you're joining a motorway. You know, you come down the slip road, you match your speed to the traffic on, and then you just slide in. Now, I know it is courtesy, maybe, you know, to like pull over into like the next lane to allow traffic to join, which, to be fair, is what I do if I'm able to do so. But we're going to be watching this lorry up ahead of us, and also we're going to be watching a van that's coming down the slip road too. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you would have noticed there the lorry did put his indicator in to move into lane 2, but obviously wasn't able to because of that blue car in front of me. But the van here, I think he could have easily have sped up because there was a substantial gap in between the lorry and the vehicle that was in front of the lorry. Or he could have, well, he did hold back and then he slid in behind the lorry instead. And again, if you'd noticed, I was behind the lorry, but then I pulled into lane 2 anyway, and there was absolutely no cars behind me whatsoever. But to be fair, I think the van driver could have made a better job of that. In this clip, we're just passing junction 13 at Thrapston on the A14. Now, if you remember in the previous clip, I mentioned about moving over into lane 2 if you're able to do so, you know, to allow traffic to join. Well, this is exactly what I do here. You've got the vehicles coming up now on the left-hand side up ahead, coming up off the slip road. And then straight back into lane 1. In this clip, we've left the A14 way behind, and this is the A143 we're on. We've just passed Great Barton, and I've got one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a very tidy looking 1965 Volkswagen Kombi.
Yes.
We're still on the A143 in this clip, and we've got the little village of RICKINGHALL just up ahead, and I've got another one here for you classic car enthusiasts.
It makes it look really well.
What you see here is a 1994 Honda Prelude.
Oh, he's trying to.
Still on the A143 in this clip, and I've got another one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. We are just coming up to the village of WORTHAM, or WORTHAM, which is just up the road here. What you're looking at here is a 1991 Talbot Express motorhome. We're still on the A143 in this clip, and we're between Dis and SCOLE, and I've got one here for you petrol heads if you like your sporty looking cars.
Oh yeah, because that's where Jodie stopped off to get there.
This is an Audi A5 I believe, and I really do like that paint job on it. And then of course I do my good deed for the day, and I let this guy out as well. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I hope somebody would let me out if I was waiting to come out of there. And in this clip, again we're still on the A143, just over to the right behind them bushes are the small villages of BROCKDISH and Needham. And I've got one here now for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 2000 Toyota Hiace. Sticking with the A143 theme, we're just coming up towards the village of EARSHAM, and I've got another one here for you classic car enthusiasts. We have this very tidy looking 2000 Toyota MR2. No prizes for guessing what road we're on. Anyway, up ahead on the right hand side we've got a lorry broken down, or he's parked up, I'm not sure which. But do you think this car here should have waited for me to come past? I think so. I'm going to continue letting this clip roll because our next observation is literally just up here on the right hand side at the end of this small traffic queue, and it's another one for you classic car enthusiasts. This sporty classic number you see here is a 2001 Chevrolet Corvette. And we're still making progress along the A143. Just over to the right hand side there is a little village of KIRBY Row. But anyway, I've got another one here now for you classic car enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 1980 Triumph. I have absolutely no idea what the model is, but if anybody does know, let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you. We're on the A146 in this clip, and we're just coming into the village of WORLINGHAM. Well, I suppose this sign here is the giveaway, and the village is just over there to the right hand side. But I've got one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 1980 Volkswagen camper.
GPS signal lost.
In this clip, we're on the A146 still, and we're actually on the outskirts of Lowestoft. And I've got a double whammy here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts, so never let it be said that I don't offer good value. First one out of the gate is this 2000 Toyota Yaris.
Yeah, that's midnight.
And the second one is a right Bobby Dazzler. What you've got here is a 1950 Chevrolet GMC.
Yeah, that's right. 12 AM means midnight, darling.
In this clip, we're on the A146 now, coming into Lowestoft. The previous clip, we were actually on the outskirts of Oulton Broad, so I do apologise in advance to any viewers from that area. But anyway, we have a wide load coming through.
He's fucking bigger than me, this boy is.
Everyone's bigger than you.
Now, we're going to keep this clip rolling again because our next observation is just up here. This is Oulton Broad North Station. Now, back in April, it was actually in the news because there was quite a bad fire on the old station building. The building had been repurposed as an Indian restaurant, and you can just see it here now on the right hand side where it's all been boarded up. I will leave some information down below, and I'll also put these news articles up as well just to show you. And likewise, I will leave the links to the news articles down below too. We're firmly in Lowestoft now in this clip, and I've got another one coming up for you classic car enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 2001 Peugeot 206. I'm going to continue with this clip though because we've got another observation coming up, and it's all about priority. Now, this red car has stopped to let the yellow car through, which is good, but I think the red car should have stayed for this car to come through too. Now, I didn't see that other car flashing through, so I think a few extra seconds wouldn't have gone amiss there. We're on the A47 in this clip. Now, it's funny to think that if I kept following this road in this direction, a few twists and turns aside, I'll end up back in Hinckley again. But anyway, I'll stick with the A14 on the return journey. But we've got a classic car moment coming up for you now.
There we are, up on the left hand side now. No, left hand side, look.
What you're looking at here is a 1993 Volvo 900 series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, sweet. You haven't got your devices in there anyway, have you? Oh. Will there be I'll think about that in a minute.
Exit the roundabout onto Peugeot Way.
In this clip, we're about to cross over the iconic Gull Wing Bridge in Lowestoft. Now, this bridge is a type of bridge known as a rolling bascule bridge, and at the time of this video is the largest bridge of its type in the world. It was open to traffic in September 2024, and it carries the A12 over Lake Lothing, and it was built to help reduce congestion in the town of Lowestoft itself.
Gull Wing Bridge. In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, turn right onto Whately Drive, B1531.
But as with any structure like this, I think it's always best to view it from outside looking at it rather than being on it. But unfortunately on this occasion I was unable to do that as we were very stuck for time anyway. We're now on the A12 Tom Crisp Way in this clip, and we're making our way back home now, back to the East Midlands. But anyway, I've got one here for you classic car enthusiasts.
That's right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What you're looking at here is a 1996 Rover Mini.
620k.
We're now on the A146 in this clip, and we've just gone round Barnby. Now I've got a classic car coming up, but I couldn't see what it was, so any of you classic car enthusiasts there who know more about it than I do, know what this model is, let me know down in the comments down below please. Thank you.
Eagles, bless him.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on A.
We're still on the A146 in this clip, and we're just skirting around Worlingham, which is just over to the left hand side. And I've got one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you see here is a 1997 Chevrolet GMC. We're on the A143 now in this clip, just skirting around Kirby Row, which is over to the left hand side. And I've got one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. Because of the width of the road here, I'll zoom in a bit, but what you're looking at here is a 1994 LDV 400 series minibus. We're on the A143 still in this clip, and we're just going around EARSHAM, and I've got one here for you classic car enthusiasts.
Got music on anyone?
What you're looking at here is a 1990 Pontiac Trans Am, and very nice it looks too.
Huh?
Got music on.
Can do one.
We've moved a little bit further along the A143 now, and I've got another one here for you classic car enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 2000 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Let's not worry about him. He's only got places to be and people to see. We're still on the A143 in this clip, and just over to the right is Harleston, and I've got another one here for you classic car enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 1995 Toyota Corolla. We're still on the A143 in this clip, and we're just coming up to Billingford, and I've got another one for you classic vehicle enthusiasts.
Okay.
What you see here is a 1972 Volkswagen camper van. We're now in Billingford on the A143, and I've got another one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts.
Honda.
Maybe a bit less, you know, a bit more chilled out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you're looking at here is a 1999 Peugeot Boxer.
Yes, looking at Jane's behaviour, they probably rub off on each other.
We're still on the A143 here, just coming into Stanton, and I've got another one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you're looking at here is a 2001 Peugeot Boxer. In this clip, we're moving from a classic vehicle to a vintage vehicle. Now this one's a right little cracker that we've got coming up.
It's got Velcro on it, son.
Yeah.
We have this 1939 Austin. Now I don't know the exact model of it, so if anyone does know, can you let me know down in the comments down below please. Thank you.
He's got his Maggie anyway.
We're still on the A143 in this clip, And we're just coming into Great Barton. Oh, I've got another one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. We have this 2000 Volkswagen Transporter. We're here on the A14 now in this clip. Just gone past Newmarket, so we've gone on some considerable distance since the last clip. Anyway, we're just come to the junction now with the A11. These two lanes here, this right hand lane, and then the lane I'm just moving back into is for the A14. Well, the lane on the left is for the A11 to go towards London and that. But we're watching this guy here. He makes a last minute lane change.
Can't put it there. Sausage.
Now again, we've moved on a fair bit since the previous clip. So much so we're more or less back on home territory now. And we're on the A5 northbound. Now we've just come up to Smockington Hollow. Now we're looking at this blue car here. Now do you think he should have pulled out there? I don't think he should have done personally.
I don't like, you know what, I used to cross over.
I'll fast forward the clip here now because our next observation is just coming up on the right hand side. It's a classic vehicle for you all. What you see here is a 1983 Volkswagen Transporter.
G153Y, that's not.
Possibly not the best place to park a car, especially next to a drop curb as well. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, bye for now, and above all, be safe out there.